Welcome back to the Crossing Fields podcast. Isaac, how have you been? It's been about a week since we last recorded because I was in Las Vegas for Evolution 2023. I had a fun time.
The premier fighting game tournament of the world.
Yeah, the premier fighting game tournament of the world. I did not do as bad as I thought. I went 513th place in Guilty Gear, and that's really the only one that matters. I don't really know my Street Fighter one.
Did you drown in pools?
I did drown in pools, and at least in Street Fighter, I did. I mean, 2-2 is not drowning. I didn't drown. I didn't go 0-2, so I didn't lose twice and then get kicked out. I performed. Guilty, I was. Liz recorded the matches. When I was playing good, like, bro, burst baiting kids, hitting 60% May combos. It was great.
You were eating.
I was eating, and then they
you
put me
played
on.
May?
Yeah, I play May.
How did you like the announcement of May mix up?
It was beautiful. It was absolutely amazing.
I heard the collective groan of the stadium.
When
she jumped off the dolphin.
I was so happy. I was so happy when they did it. But it only looks like it's gonna be from Heavy Punch Dolphin, so it might be as that bad. Because anything, like, a lot of times you can also just jump Dolphin. People that are complaining that May is broken in some way, or that they're mad for that, she'll be fine. If anything, just nerf Dolphin to make it like plus -2 or something, or -3 or something, and we'll be fine.
Don't make it free.
Yeah, well, we'll be fine. Half the time you don't even use Heavy Dolphin unless you're in the corner. And it's crazy. When I was playing, I didn't even use any of the May dumb shit. I lost to a Ramlethal on stage, clean 3-0, like, because I kept trying to dash block the sword toss, which is you're supposed to do, but every time I pressed dash and then went to block, I was like off by a frame, and then I'll just get nuked. But it's fine. And then I lost to Amelia. That game was a lot closer, but Amelia just I got put into blender. I got put into blender. I couldn't block
the
it.
vortex. The vortex.
I couldn't block the. If I blocked the vortex once, I would have been fine.
How do you block that? It's hard.
It's hard. Yeah. What side is that? I don't know.
The game decides.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's cool. Johnny's back in the game. You know.
Yeah, Johnny looks good. Like that's one of the best character designs I've ever seen.
You know what's good character design when they don't even change it from like plus R. It's been the same exact character design.
I mean, it changed it a little bit, right? Just a tiny bit.
I don't think they did. I think it's legit the exact same. Nothing has changed.
Well, just
and anything has moved. Yeah, they updated it, but yeah. Did you watch Evo? Like,
yeah, I watched. I was camping that weekend, so I actually only got to watch SF6 finals.
Okay.
Like top 6.
All right. I mean, SF6 finals was really good.
It was. That was a really good match. Good. Ken winning? Who would have thought?
I mean, Ken is good.
And now he's.
Daigo plays him, right? So he had the sauce.
Yeah. Where did all Japanese players go?
I don't even know.
Yo, I mean, they had Haitani.
Modern
Tokido
Haitani.
was there.
Modern player Haitani. Tokido.
And then get washed.
Hey, man.
He didn't get washed, but.
No. I mean, I'm under, after playing in pools, I would say that Street Fighter 6 should be 3 out of 5. It should not be 2 out of 3. The games are so fast. The games are so fast. Like in Guilty Gear, you get hit once, you explode for 80% of your HP. Same thing happens with Street Fighter. Street Fighter is just the Guilty Gear of all this. This version of Street Fighter 6 is just Guilty Gear Strive.
It's the Zoomer Street Fighter. You like hit a random button and then I'm gonna drive rush into like a 30%.
Yeah. So they didn't play any Rashids. I lost to a DJ when I was close, and then I lost to a Ken. There's something wrong with PS5 setups. I don't know what it is. Every time I play on PS5, I feel like my buttons don't come out when I want them to. It's like playing in water. It's very weird.
There was a setting. I know there's a setting on PC. You can turn it off or turn it on. It makes the inputs a little faster, or there's no
the problem is with PS5s apparently is there's settings that a PS5 needs to have for the fighting game to play well, and it basically melts the USB ports if you use it. There's been multiple times at Evo that people were tweeting about that the USB port in the back melted off into their USB port because of just how hot the PS5 was getting. So I think we need to go back to our grassroots, bring back the laptop and the bathroom, and then there we go.
That's only the Melty Blood.
I mean, Melty Blood's at Evo, so Melty Blood was kind of hype too. Not my game though. Not my game. I can't.
Not my game. Guilty Gear isn't my game either.
Yeah, Guilty Gear. I don't know. I don't even know. I think I don't have many comfort characters at all, and like anime, it's what I usually like the main character. I love Mei as a character. I don't know why I like her so much, but she's cool. I like she just throws dolphins. I like she has a whale. I like that she's a gorilla. But she's
just
small.
so annoying. She's just so annoying. If you play Eunice, I bet you play Mika.
No. I play the other annoying character.
Batista.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what? Okay.
I like charge characters in anime games. I hate them in Street Fighter games.
The single worst decision, I think, this is my hot take. The single worst decision they did when they did cross tag was they made Batista a fireball character. She no longer had the charge. That was so dumb.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, here's the thing. Do you know how Batista plays in Eunice? Like her mechanic?
Mm-hmm.
So she's so fun to play though. And that because so for those who do not play fighting games, a charge character is a character you have to hold a direction for like a certain amount of frames and then press the opposite direction in order to do a move. So like for Dolphin, you hold back or down back and then you press forward and then she launches forward. Same thing with Guile. Everyone knows Guile. That's why a lot of times Guile's just walking backwards because they're charging a fireball or they're sitting holding that back to charge Sonic Boom. Batista, in an anime game where you can press buttons in rapid succession, her mechanic is she can charge in every direction. So every move is a charge. She has a forward charge, which is very weird to do. She has an up charge, a down charge. I've never seen a character with an air charge move. That's about it. And she's fun. And she's cool.
Does Hulk have an air charge move?
Who?
Hulk?
I don't play Hulk. I don't play big bodies.
Or I feel like Shuma might.
Shuma definitely, I think. I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's just contact Angelic real quick. He will know.
Well, Angelic's apparently, there's a tweet by Angelic. He said, Zero is now halal. I am now learning Zero.
Zero is cool. I don't know, man. There was someone posted an article about like how Marvel is ruined because of Zero. And I'm like, these kids don't know. These kids don't know the good old days. Zoop, more Doom. Zero's just like good. It's sick, man. He's cool.
It's a Marvel, you know. You get hit once, you kind of die. Like,
yeah, it's sick.
That's the game. Everybody can do it. Some people can do it really easily, and some people have to work for it.
I'm like, come on, Iron Fist. Come on, my boy.
I mean, Iron Fist got to work. Iron Fist got to work.
But he was in finals. He was.
He was.
The bring back the Jay Wong day. Whoo!
No, we need to see a team. We needed to see a Wolverine Storm.
Oh, you know what? More teams need to have Storm. So you started playing Marvel again. The light has been risen inside of you. Your team is Morg, Doom, who?
And Hawkeye.
Why?
Yeah.
Just play Virgil, bro. Stop.
I don't want to play Virgil. Like, I don't want to play Virgil. And I like Hawkeye a lot. I like Doom. Doom is super fun. Like no matter what.
Fun. Doom is always gonna
be fun. Morgan, I'm just destroying my wrist. You know.
I think you need to invest in a leverless.
I don't think I'll go hitbox.
I don't know, man. Wait, give it 4 more years when the arthritis starts kicking in from all the writing on the board. You're gonna be like, man, leverless is kind of.
Yeah, but that's my right hand. That's okay.
That's true, I guess. I never asked if you were right or left-handed.
So, I am right-handed.
Interesting. Liz is left-handed, and it's very weird, like watching her do certain things, because certain things she would do. I don't know, because she's left-handed, and she was never catered to. Like, you know how some kids, at least when we were younger, it was like if you were left-handed, they just made you be right-handed, right?
Yeah.
So for her, they just let her the left-handedness go. So whenever, I don't know, it's weird. It's interesting. I think she throws righty though instead of lefty because I think she just most people throw righty. So I guess, but
Yeah, you never know. My friend used to have to put a piece of paper when he was writing under his left hand,
Oh yeah, I
so he wouldn't
forgot about
smudge
that.
stuff.
Fuck gel pens, bro. I also write like a gorilla or a caveman, as people used to say, because when I write above the word and then down. Don't
Fair.
I heard that? I heard that. What was that? What was that?
It was
Why?
me clearing
Why are
my
you judging
throat.
me? You were judging me.
Uh-huh.
I saw
Who did I?
also. What happened?
No, go, go, go.
I was saying also at Evo, a wonderful game by Riot was there
Oh my
called
God, here we
Project
go.
L.
Here we go.
It's fun. It's fun.
I mean,
I take back every
Combo Fiend's working on it, so
I
should
take
be
back
okay.
every negative thing I've
Not
ever
Combo Fiend,
said
sorry.
about it.
Clockwork.
Everyone's fucking working on that. It's fun. It's simple, but it's cool. It's very Marvel. It's more on the Marvel side than cross tag. The combos are fucking easy to do. Ari's hilarious to play. Yasuo's dumb. He can't be released like that. Fucking S fan was there. Pokimane was that freaking at Evo too. Very weird. I was standing
She's part
there.
of the company, bro. The company that does Evo. She's a part owner.
Is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No wonder why she was there last year. I thought she was just like, I like fighting games.
Nah, she eating good. She some good investment.
Good job, Pokimane. You keep going, Queen. Make that money. Make that bread. Live that happy life that you desire. She's from Canada, right?
I think so.
Cana-
She's like,
Canadians winning. Well, she's not from Canada. I think she's from like Morocco, I think, and lived in Canada. Point of the matter is, Canadians keep winning. Yeah, XQC. You got Pokimane.
mm-hmm.
And what do we have in New York? We have Kai Cenat
You have. We don't talk about that
destroying
anymore.
destroying Union Square. Did you see
You
that?
also have. No, I didn't, but I heard
Oh
about
my!
it.
I was with Liz, and she's like, because Liz has a Citizen. I don't know if you have that, but it's an app that just like people report like crimes or things that happen in the area. If you have anxiety about going outside, I do not recommend it because it just tells you the worst things you ever see. Like you just be on the app and it'd be like, child falls out of 14-story window, or like stabbing 2 blocks away from where you live. Right, things you really would never hear of. But she's there and she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? She's like, there was a riot in 14th Street. And then she showed me a picture. And it was just a sea of heads and then kids and people just destroying windows and cars. I was like, Jesus Christ. But
Damn.
I was in Evo. I was having a grand old time. I was drinking. I was enjoying life. We went to nice restaurants. Liz tried sushi for the first time. She never had sushi before, and in Vegas, there's a lot of like really high end sushi places, and I wanted to go, but she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Blah blah blah. So we compromised. There's one place called Yellowtails in the Bellagio. It overlooks the fountain. It's very very cool. And we had sushi, and it was great. Grand old time. Didn't have to break the bank too bad, but Vegas is fun. Vegas is fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to Evo next year. I think
It's in July too, so
It's in July?
yeah, July
What?
26th to 28th. It was always in July. It wasn't in July for 2 years, for like since they moved to Mandalay. Trust me,
Okay,
it's a way better. It's a way. Oh no, I stopped recording. There we go. That's fine. We'll be okay. What was I saying?
It's a way
Yeah.
better.
It's a way better experience. It'll be way better than it would be in July because every time that it has been in August, there's another convention that happens literally in the same exact convention hall. So there's Evo in Mandalay Bay and the giant convention center, and then like on the side, there's Elizabeth. Shut up. On the side, it's a thing called Black Hat, and it's like a hacker convention, which is whatever.
Oh.
It's not as big as Evo, but the point is there's a like food court that's right there, and if you go at like lunchtime, whenever normal people get hungry, it just what's the word I'm looking for?
It's packed.
Yeah, it gets packed. It's ruined in every single way. It's a bad time. So
Yeah, well, I'm planning to go for sure. My
Hell
buddies, a bunch of my
yeah.
buddies want to go too, so
I didn't even touch Tekken 8, and Tekken 8 was there.
I mean, I played the beta.
I had fun.
Yeah, I was okay.
What'd
Like,
you play?
I was playing Nina.
Nina. Oh, yeah. Are you excited for the new character?
Azucena?
The coffee girl.
I mean, she's like a mix of Miguel, Josie, and Katarina.
Yeah, it's all your loves, you know, Filipinos and Hispanics, all built into
Yeah,
one
I'm not gonna.
character.
I'm really not. I'm not gonna play Tekken 8.
You're not? Not about it?
No, no. You know, like 3D games, not for me, man.
That's fair.
Tekken's not my game.
That's fair. I kind of just want to play Grand Blue, Eunice, and Guilty Gear. I feel like anime games are just, I could probably pick a Marvel too. It's just an air dasher. I don't know what it is. I can't play Street Fighter anymore. Like when I win, I feel good. But then just the fact of sitting there and playing it and learning every situation, I don't have enough time for that.
Yeah, so I play Marvel. Like in Marvel, the situation you gotta do is I gotta hold up back and I push block.
Yeah.
And then I hold left right. Did I get hit? Damn. Okay. Next game.
Mm-hmm. But so how was your week? What did you do? Because I was in Vegas for what? Oh my God! Before I even say, fuck Spirit Airlines. Don't ever fly Spirit. Spirit is the worst. It is bad. They canceled my flight to Vegas at 2 a.m. when we left at 6 a.m. So if I wasn't awake doing last minute packing, I would have woken up and read that my flight was canceled and then had to book a new flight with everyone else that woke up at their time. So that was ass. Had a layover in Houston. Never do layovers. So this was my first layover. But the flight wasn't bad. At least over there.
I mean, I'm used to layovers, so.
I hate layovers. Yeah. I live in a major city. That's the one benefit of living in a major city. You don't do layovers. You just go from one place to another. All right? But,
Yeah, but then, you know. I mean, we don't have Spirit here, so I can't. I can sympathize, but I can't empathize.
What is the worst airline in Canada? That's like the ones like you would never read this.
Honestly, all the Canadian airlines are pretty decent, to be honest.
Really, but
Like,
is
Air
there not
Canada's
one that you just avoid?
I mean,
It has to be a worse one out of all of them.
It's not really Canadian Airlines, but I think I wouldn't fly. Maybe that's because it was a long time ago, but I probably wouldn't fly Cathay Pacifica again. It's like the Asian airline.
It sounds
But I know it's good. I know it's good now.
sounds like a beer.
It is. Yeah, but no, I mean, we only have one Canadian airline. It's just Air Canada, unless WestJet's Canadian.
Maybe.
Oh, it is
I don't know.
Canadian. WestJet's pretty good. WestJet's
there you go.
decent.
I kind of. Do you like gambling? Are you a gambler? I mean, we play
Not
fighting
really,
games. In
but
some ways, we gamble and gotcha.
Yeah, well, I
games.
mean, when I play, if I go to Vegas, if I have free time, I just want to set aside like 3 hours where I just like drink and sit down and pull a slot machine lever, and then I'll be on my gambling for that trip.
That's kind of what me and Liz, what we did. I mean, so have you ever been to Vegas?
Yeah, lots of times.
No, I don't know.
But like
that,
not when I was like of an age to
oh, okay.
do things. Like
That's crazy. That's crazy for your parents to bring you to Vegas when you're not of age.
I
There
mean,
was
we did
so
shows
many
and stuff.
there were so many kids in Vegas when we were there, and every time, and it was like, because half the time me and Liz are exploring Vegas at like 12 in the morning, 2 a.m., just walking around, drinking, smoking, having a grand old time, and there were just kids out, and I was like, that's crazy to bring your child downstairs to the slot machines, and they have to stand at the wall while you just pull and waste, you know.
Yes, a little bit.
I'm like, it's a little bit dystopian. It's crazy. Seeing people just sit at the slot machines for like 6 hours on end, just watching them deteriorate, was a sight to behold.
That's the boomer dystopia. The zoomer dystopia is the NPC TikTokers.
That is true. Yeah, listen. If times keep going for me like this, I might, you know, hey, thanks for the roses. Hey, thanks for the roses. You know, might have to do it. They make bank, bro. Like shit. I'm not doing that shit in public. I'll tell you that though. That Spider-Man guy, he's that. I salute him.
He's
He
next level, dude.
he's next. He does that in public. He is not afraid. He is Spider-Man. I'll say it.
Peter Parker, bro. Peter Parker.
So what have you done anything interesting recently?
Uh, well, I told you I'm going to the velodrome tonight.
Yeah, I don't even know
But I
what
said
that is.
yes. It's like like in the Olympics where they ride around the
You
track.
have one of
On,
those?
I don't have one. You can just borrow one. I used
What
to
do you?
have one in Mexico.
What, hold up, I thought the velodrome was a stationary building. You say you can borrow one? I'm what?
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah. You borrow. Sorry, a bike.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about a bike, not a
No,
velodrome.
no,
Yeah, we
no.
have a velodrome.
You know what? I wonder if New York City has one. I'm sure
Of
we
course
have
it
one.
does. Of
We
course
have
it
to.
does.
Yeah, of course it does. I've never seen it in my life. That's the thing. Wait, so in a velodrome, is it slanted? So like,
Yep.
ooh? Okay. Are you like on a
It
team or is it just you?
Nah, this one is like a first race, so there's different types of racing, but the race format this evening apparently is like a sprint, which
Mm,
is just like two people, one on one, three
yeah.
laps, and then like first one across the line wins.
Make sure you drift around those corners and get the speed boost.
Yeah, I gotta hit the goal drift.
There you go. Yeah, I saw you on Instagram that you were at a park and you were just riding a bike.
Yeah, it is a fun experience, and it also very hard on your legs and
Mm-hmm.
lungs
Mm-hmm.
because it's a track bike, so it's like fixed gear, so you can never stop pedaling.
Oh, that sounds painful. How many
It is.
laps? How many laps around?
Uh, I would do like if I just like it was like an open track day or like you just ride around.
Well, let's talk
I
about
do
tonight.
like
Let's talk about tonight.
well, it's gonna be a 3 lap sprint race. I think I'll just only do like the one race because I'm pretty tired.
You gonna win?
Probably not. I'm gonna
Ah,
probably
come
get
on.
my
That's
get.
not that's not the attitude that at this podcast that we're gonna win. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take the dub.
I will see. I mean, I'll probably get dusted by some like
Tall people.
junior rider, but well, it'll be fun.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Just tell them that they have no future
And
in this sport. Start their
no, no, their downfall. Start their villain arc.
exactly. It's like you have no future. You'll accomplish nothing.
No, it's like it's good. It's like it's really fun. Um, and that's really kind of all the interesting things I did. I have 1 full week more of freedom,
Oh, and then
and
back to work, huh?
and and then I start work on the 22nd. And
Ooh, I forgot that it's August. I was like, because we went to TJ Maxx the other day just to buy some as me and Liz have gotten back from Evo, we have a calendar we've never used, and we're writing on it. We're trying to be a little bit more productive in terms of. Normally, we're like, hey, we need to buy this, and then we just completely forget about it. So every time we're like, hey, we need to buy it, we write it down. We're gonna open a bank account together, get credit cards, do all that, all the adult shit that most adults have.
uh
Just to be a little bit more on top of things and not just live a life of kind of chaos, of like organized chaos. Just be more organized.
yeah,
So we're at TJ Maxx and we're buying like quilts and other things just for the room to make it a little nicer. And then we saw Halloween stuff, and I was like, it's a little early for Halloween. And then I realized it was August, and that school starts in like 2 weeks, and I was like, oh my god, I would hate
yeah,
to be a
man.
kid. I forgot about the fear of like starting school hit me. As a 27 turning 28-year-old, I haven't had that fear in years. So, do you dread it? Like, are you excited for school? Do you
I'm
not?
excited to be earning money.
Well, oh yeah. So like in the summer, the teachers not make any money.
Well, yes, they do. Usually, some depends on the contract. Sometimes you're paid out over 10 months, like the school year,
Yeah,
and then some contracts you're paid out over the 12.
yeah.
My contract for when I was in Mexico was paid out over like 11 months, so I don't get paid for August. I didn't get paid for
Ah,
July. Well, I got my July pay when I finished my
interesting.
contract.
Okay. Is it like boosted so like you can survive another month, or is it just like yo fuck you?
No, it's just regular pay.
Oh, okay. And then you have to move and get a car. Did you buy a car?
No, not yet. Definitely, that's a next year problem.
Well, you said that like the reason why you could go out to buy a car.
Yeah, I
Isaac,
do have to buy a car.
are you gonna buy a Tesla? No.
Definitely not.
Honda Civic?
I'll probably just buy my mom's car off her.
Fair. What kind of car your mom drive? What kind of drive? Jesus Christ. What kind of
Just a
car does your mother
RAV4.
drive? Ooh, American made.
Just a Toyota, RAV4.
My hands look like this because hers can look like that. You know that type of energy.
No, a RAV4 is not like that.
I know. My dad has one. I think. I'm thinking of there was a TikTok trend that went on for a while, which is like people kept doing the fucking the F-150 voice with the your cold woman hands cannot drive a Ford F-150.
Or like, you ever feel like what a drive feels like to drive a Ford truck?
Need to bring that back.
It pops up every now and then.
That's true. But you say you want to spend in Vegas. You want to spend 3 hours to drink and play slots. What is your drink of choice? Like, are you a mixed drink guy, or do you just enjoy beer?
Well, I like beer a lot, but I don't know if I want to get too bloated.
That's
So I'll
fair.
probably just get like highballs.
Ooh, listen, I'm gonna tell you, you get a pink Whitney, and then you get watermelon Fireball, and you mix them together. It's a grand experience. You don't even taste it. It's great.
I'm literally probably just gonna get like, give me a vodka slime.
What the fuck is that?
It's vodka, Sprite, and lime juice.
Ooh, that's pretty much what we eat. Yeah, pink Whitney is just pink lemonade flavored vodka, and you just throw that in a watermelon Red Bull, and you don't taste it, and then it just hits you all at once, and it's great. And it was like $11 for like 12 shots of it, or like just a full bottle was probably like $14, I think. Very weird in Vegas going to like a Walgreens or a CVS or a Rite Aid, whatever your family pharmacy slash grocery store, and seeing a top of the line, like top shelf liquor for like $500 in the back. It's very weird to see because we do not see that here in New York. You know?
I mean, for me, it was weird when I went to the States and we go to Costco and you can buy like bulk alcohol at Costco.
Oh, it's great. It's great. You don't have Costco's in that? You don't have anything that's similar to that in Canada?
We have Costco, but we don't. They don't sell alcohol at Costco.
Really?
They do, but it's in like a separate department. It's not like on the floor.
Interesting. I love Costco. Are you a Costco head? Do you like going to Costco?
It's okay.
Listen, like Costco, they have a very good, like spinach and 5 cheese ravioli. That hits. Anything Kirkland is good. Chicken bakes. Oh, amazing to die for.
It's all about the chicken pot pie, man.
Also, for all those people trying not to have a kid, birth control at Costco is like $20. The morning after pill.
The more you know.
Yeah, because in CVS that shit's $50. That's expensive.
Yeah, Costco probably sells the generic.
It all works. There's no point. Like don't buy a Plan B. Just get the FF Nia one. It works all the same. You know, or just don't tempt fate.
Don't be silly. Wrap your
Don't
willy.
Exactly. Don't be prepared to crossing fates. Duel 1. The wheel of fate is turning. There you go. That's what it is.
That's Blade Blue. What's the?
Which cross tags?
Ooh, I don't know.
I feel like it was something along those lines. I think it was the wheel of fate is turning. Because it is Blaze Blue cross tag battle. And then everyone knows Guilty Gears, Heaven or Hell, Duel 1, Let's Rock. What was Persona? Oh, I want another Persona game. That's what I want. I will drop every fighting game if there's another Persona fighting game.
Bro, just let it die.
Persona Ultimax is such a fire game. Don't you ever disrespect Persona Ultimax or Persona 4 Arena. Those games are beautiful. Sure, Mitsuru is dumb, but it's fun. It's the only, like, first off, there's no other anime game or whatever the fuck you want to call it. There's no other anime game where you can spend your burst to continue a combo. That's cool. You have one
can't
more.
you do it in Blaze Blue?
I don't remember. Probably, maybe.
You can do like a Yeah, you have like an X
Uh,
Factor in Blaze Blue.
I don't think that eats your burst though.
That
I
does eat your
thought
burst.
does it? I don't know.
Pretty sure.
Maybe. Well, point of the matter is you can do it. You can't do it Guilty Gear. Trash.
Yeah, but you have purple RC.
You have that in Blaze Blue too. You have one more.
Yeah.
I mean, not Blaze Blue. Persona has every anime system in it. You have the universal overhead. You have short hops from KOF. You have puppet. Every character is a puppet character, right? Everyone loves a good puppet character. What else they got? One more burst. Shadow characters are cool. They don't even have a burst. They just activate and then you die. It's amazing. What else they got? They have Narukami, the sister complex Kingpin to Steel. You don't have that in any other game. People don't know true pain until they fight Yu Narukami, Persona 4, Base Arena, or Masaru. Those characters were so dumb. But to be fair, I did play bottom of the barrel low tier in Persona. At this point in my life, I have seen the error of my ways, and I'll just play top tier. So.
Yeah, you want that privilege, right? You want the top tier privilege.
Oh, exactly. I was talking to remember Nick from when we used to play Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Because he plays Geo in Strive, and he's like, I've been feeling into my gorilla phase trying to play Leo. And I was like, yeah, there's no point in suffering. When I play Bedman, I suffer a little bit because there's certain things that Bedman can do, that May does, that just, you don't have to play the game. You just skip levels of footsies. And then when you have to play a character where you have to do like the basic stuff, it's not as fun. Why do I have to whiff punish when I can just hold down back, C with a button, press dolphin, and then see counter?
That is what's happening to my friend right now in SF6. In SF4, he spent all his time like mastering Fuerte. He had run stop loops. He had.
I can just hearing the name Fuerte. I can hear the sneaker screech.
Yeah. So he mastered Fuerte. He was really good at Fuerte. But because of that, he's playing Cammy in SF6. He has like no fundamentals.
Oh,
he gets mad, and just
play DJ. Just tell him to play DJ. You don't need fundamentals.
I don't think he wants to play church character.
You don't even need to play charge. You just play drive rush and then hit. Or it's Ken. Let's play Ken.
Yeah, but I think he wants to play waifu, so he's playing Cammy.
I think I've seen the error of my ways of playing only waifus. I think I'm slowly becoming. I can play a male character now.
I can do that too, but I pick
hard.
Lily because Lily's funny.
Lily is funny. Lily is funny.
I've embraced the +1.
Oh, it's great. It's hilarious until someone knows exactly how to fight Lily, and then you're like, well, that's that match.
Well,
the last time
the
last time I played Lily, everything that I did, this guy had an answer for, and it was pain. I was like, I'm gonna do this to Condor, react to drive rush. I was like, fuck. It was sad. That's okay though, because I don't even know who would they need to bring into Street Fighter 6 for me to like actually play. I don't know. Maybe Manat. Mika. Give me Mika. Give me Mika.
Really?
I love Mika.
Did you take a slot with R Mika?
Hell, Mika's sick, bro.
They should bring Makoto back, bro.
I'll take Makoto. Oh no, I don't want Makoto. Makoto with a drive rush would be pain.
Be zooping all full screen.
Bro, just imagine you're there playing footsie, the slow ass walk speed, you drive rush command grab it to Sensu Natsuki, and then you're dead.
Yeah,
you're like,
sick.
That's just third strike. It's just give me a Buki. I want a Buki back. I love
but
Buki
like
as a
SF4
character.
Buki. Don't give me the kunai stocks. Give me
the kunai stock wasn't even that bad.
Let me just throw my kunai. Let me just.
Dude, Buki with a drive rush kunai. Imagine if you drive rush can carry momentum. If you like jump. Oh my god. That'll be so stupid. You just drive rush like on knockdown and then you kunai, you don't know what side it hits. So I don't know.
Capcom, stop listening. Capcom, stop listening.
I would like Seth back. Seth is cool. SF5 Seth is cool. Fuck SF4
Yeah, SF5 Seth is cool. You don't want Punko?
Whatever happened to that guy? Whatever happened to the like Punko? What was the other one? Pepe Day. Like, I play Fuerte.
I mean, he's the one
He's
hit
a
wonder.
he's a salary man now, probably. He's living the life.
Punko had like I think health problems, man. When I saw him in real life, man.
I think I saw him at Evo 2019. I think it was the one where it was at Bally's. Oh, this is a fun thing to talk about. Just going back to Evo for a brief second. So Evo finals sold out. So I couldn't go to Evo finals, which is fine. I didn't really care. I just was on Twitter the entire time watching all the updates. One year they had that, and it was at Bally's, which is a hotel next to the Caesars, and they had like the ball. This is back when Evo was in ballrooms, not even at convention centers, and the main ballroom sold out, so you couldn't go into it. And they had a side room with all the chairs, big screens, and they had casuals there. And I wish they brought that back on. Not that in particular, but something along those lines. Where either next year, hopefully, it's at the Las Vegas Convention Center or something bigger, so they can have an all-day set. What is it? An all-day casual thing. Because they do that at Combo Breaker, which everyone loves Combo Breaker. Like, everyone I went to Evo was like, oh, Evo was fun, but Combo Breaker is the FGC shit. So, kind of want to go to Combo Breaker one day. We'll see.
Evo's the esports event. Combo Breaker, CEO is the CEO and Combo Breaker are the FGC events.
That's the best way to put it. Yeah. Evo is the esports event. Yeah, it was weird. I saw like content creators from like different things. I said I saw S-Fan, I saw Pokimane. I saw another. Her name is Avali. She does a podcast for League of Legends. She works for FlyQuest, and I saw her. Took a picture with her. Liz was taking a picture. I look so much skinnier now. I never realized it until recently. I did lose 20 pounds, right? So I used to be like 265. I'm 240 now.
There you go.
I look my brain chemistry just keeps seeing me as this 260-pound guy. But in these pictures that I took, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm not a pencil, but in relative to what I used to look like, I look so much smaller. It's great. I like it. Liz lost a bunch of weight too. Yeah, I went down like 2 pant sizes. Also, it helps that I'm actually like, again, we talked about it last podcast, but me trying to like dive into style more and like caring about how I look more. So that also helps a lot. Or like I wear things, I'm like, damn, I look good. And not like, because Liz always said I look good, but that's in her wondrous world that I will never understand. But now I feel confident. Taking pictures in public is weird, but we're trying. Gotta take the fit pics, Not like not like I'm not a post.
Immaculate.
Exactly true. Yeah, exactly. Someone actually complimented my outfit one time. I was like, wow, this is nice. Me and Liz were out. And this girl that was working behind the counter, I don't know if she was trying to rizz up me or Liz, but she was very complimentary. But it wasn't for a thing for like tips either, It was just like a random ass like, here's your food and walk away. So
man, some people just have some nice energy,
Exactly. And that pizza was good too. Ooh. If we go to Evo though, when we go to Evo, depending on where it is, I just want to stay at the Cosmopolitan. I love that hotel more than anything in my life.
Did you stay at the Cosmo or did you stay at Excalibur?
I stayed at the Link this time.
Oh.
Excalibur is ass. It's such a bad hotel. It's not a bad hotel. Let me rephrase it. If it's on the Strip, you can stay there. It's relatively fine. You'll have a grand old time if you stay in there. But when you stay at the higher end quote unquote hotels, you realize like the differences that there are. Like Excalibur's the bed at the Link was so damn comfortable. I had the best sleeps of my life, and I slept for only maybe 4 hours. Sometimes I'll wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Somehow I don't know how my body did it, but that sleep was so immaculate. I just want, honestly, next time I stay in Vegas, I would like to just have a tub. That's it. I just want a tub. I would like to take a bath.
You want to take a bath? Damn.
I want to take a bath. I want to go to the Lush. I want to grab a bath bomb. I want to sit there, toesies out, looking like girl in The Witcher 3. Just
damn.
another new. Yeah, one day. We'll see how this goes. Uh, it was crazy. I was like, Liz, we should do a podcast. Like, we should record, but we didn't have any mics. I would like to do that. I would like to go to Evo one day. Like, if we were to go to Evo, like after everything is done, like once it hits like 8 o'clock, because everything is pretty much dead at that point. It's just people watching finals for games that have small, like on Friday. Just go to a corner and record the podcast. That would be so funny. Either that or do it like in public, like at the link, like in the park, like Park MGN, or just filming at different spots, just gambling. That would be a grand old time.
Hmm.
In other news, Baldur's Gate 3 finally released. Thank God. Bless that game.
Yeah,
I'm so
you had
excited.
them. You were focused
I
yesterday.
I was listen. I'm playing on Tactician. I've never played the game. For the only game I ever played Tactician on was Divinity, which I never beat really. So I'm setting that. And in Divinity Original Sin 2, if you ever played that game, you can kind of cheat because you could just make your turns. You could do 1,000 things in a turn. This is Baldur's Gate is very D&D like, so you can only do like two things. You have an action and bonus action, and you don't have a lot of HP, and you don't have res scrolls really. So if my people die, I'm fucked. So I'm trying to see what I want, like how I want to play it also. And it's just weird. Also, like I've never really played D&D, so I don't have like a base idea how these classes are supposed to play. Right now, on one of the classes, what am I, Eldritch Knight? I'm not really feeling it. I thought you could throw the weapon and it'll do like normal damage. It only does 1 damage. It's kind of ass. So, but you can reroll. You can reroll. So I'm probably just gonna reroll to like Warlock and just
What
Eldritch
level are
Blast.
you?
I'm level 3.
Oh, come on. Level, at least give it to like level 5.
The game only has 12 levels, so at level 5, you're like halfway through you're halfway through the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's really honestly how D&D works. Like,
Nah, I want to do cool things.
like so they're in 5th edition, it's a good balance, but like in 4th edition, you were basically like an MMO character. Like you had special abilities at level 1, you were like the hero, right? And then in the older editions like D&D 3.5, level 1, you're just a dude. You're like one step above a town guard. You could get mauled by a pack of wolves.
No, but hell yeah, wasn't that a meme back then, like in 3, where it was like if you fight like a knoll or something like that, like something relatively low level, and like if 3 of them were to appear, you would just die instantly.
Yeah, you could still get fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but also don't. I thought it'd be cooler. So
I think just give it a chance because I think
maybe.
if I
Also, there's a companion that I would want, but because my character, so in Baldur's Gate, there's like different types of like, if you play Divinity, you can pick like this character or this character. And you can pick like characters that are already built into the game and then play as them and their story, where like their motivations, or you can make your own character and like base whatever the story is based on whatever your character is. There's one called like the Dark something, and it's supposed to be a dragonborn where you can customize it how you are, and their entire story point is they have been cursed and they just want to kill everything. So a lot of dialogue choices that I will be like, you admire this, and then your character kind of blanks out and kills everything around you. So I killed a bunch of druids by accident. Well, no, not by accident. I did that on purpose because they tried to kill a little girl. I'm on my hero. I'm on my hero shit. And then I went to this companion who's like this tiefling barbarian who's like on fire. And I can't recruit her because she's like, you kill all these druids, go fuck off. And I'm like, well, Sag. But we'll see how it
facing
goes.
the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, it's a video game. I don't want consequences. I just want to do whatever I want. Have people love me. I want to be a top Twitch streamer where I can do whatever the fuck I want and just live my life. So, apparently aliens exist. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I've been seeing like stuff about that. Like, there's confirmed, like there's been leaks and then whistleblowers saying that yes, the U.S. government has like identifiable like extraterrestrial like material and things.
All right, do you believe in aliens?
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I've always been skeptical. I've never been a skeptic of aliens.
Okay, well here, I'll give you this quote. There's this quote, it's by a famous author, and it's a really good quote, and
Okay.
it's there's two possibilities.
Hmm.
We are either alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying.
Is it? If we're alone in the universe, is that terrifying? I don't know. Maybe my tiny little brain cannot comprehend the fear of being alone in the universe. That is so vast.
Well, that's the thing, it's so vast that there's nothing but us. Like if you think about it, that's crazy. I
That
think there's aliens, but
they're like if you put it like that, there has to be something else out there, right? There has to be. It would be crazy if we're the only ones. Like we're on that G shit. We evolved. We're the best. Fuck all the other people.
the thing is, like, and this is a lot of like more of the like I wouldn't say difficult sci-fi to read, but it's just like more higher level than like like Mass Effect. Every alien is like you can have sex with every alien,
Pog.
whatever, right? But like there's lots of science fiction novels and books that are like um yeah, there are aliens, but either they're so far advanced that they don't have a method of communicating with us that we can understand because they're so far advanced
Hmm.
and we're just like ants to them, or like we just the way we communicate is just like never ever going to translate into something that is understandable to another species.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's
It's
like those possibilities.
it's weird because like there's always the two things like you just said. We're either they're way too good, we're too low tier for them, or we'll just never even understand them. What if just a possibility is just that I had it in the tip of my tongue and it's gone now. So there goes that point that I was trying to make. Let's see if I
We'll
can.
come
If
back to it.
I no, what was it? Was it being like? What if it's nothing like that? What if it's just like people just live and that's it? Like, what if there's no such thing as like they're not super advanced? What if they're just like us, but just in somewhere else? You know what I
Well,
mean?
that's the thing. Like, if they're just like us and they're far away, lit if we think about this in terms of distance and like time, like by the time we contact them, their civilization's probably dead. And by the time they contact us, our civilization is probably dead.
Yeah. I just kind of like the idea that maybe everything is just a lot simpler than it actually is. That people think about in terms of how like these aliens are, if aliens actually exist. Like I don't know. Whenever people think of aliens, I feel like they think of like Protoss, additional supply beacons,
Yeah, but that
or
again, all our visions of aliens are taken from a human conception.
yeah.
So we're always trying to make it understandable to us.
Someone said in a podcast that it was like, what if filmmakers back then saw what an alien looks like, and that's what aliens have been based on, like that one experience that they have experienced like long, long ago, to like to soften the blow when aliens actually come. So like people are like, whoa, like they actually have like an idea of what they're supposed to look like.
But there's so many different variations. Like, what if the aliens that we come across are like the aliens?
Yo,
Like
would you
from
fuck an alien if it's possible?
depends on like how attractive. Are we talking like Twilight looking or like
Oh, like they could be anything, right? What if it was an amorphous blob, but it was there was something about this amorphous blob that like I don't know hit something in the back of the brain that's like this is the most attractive thing I've ever seen in my life.
then obviously because if it's hitting something in the back of my brain, then
I
for
mean,
some reason,
I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't think I can. I'm very picky, so who knows?
okay, totally unrelated. Speaking of
Oh my
picky
god,
though,
what's
I've
up,
been trying to find a gacha game to play.
Honkai?
No, I downloaded Brown
The hell is that?
Brown Dust 2, and I gotta say. I'm pretty impressed so far.
What is
Like,
brown? What is this?
look it up. Round Dust 2. I'm pretty impressed.
What is it? What kind of game is it?
Um, I would say it's like mini Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, okay. So like Dissidia.
No, what? The city has.
Oh, I mean, well, that's how I think about it. When I think of the city, I think of Final Fantasy. Okay. Oh, it's like a full-on ass RPG. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it just got a global release like maybe a few weeks ago or months ago, and it's like I only played like a few minutes of the intro, but man, I'm already impressed. Like
Listen,
even like the
I
trash
let
ass NPCs got voice acting.
that's good. I was not vibing with Honkai, and then I beat the first world, and I was like, this shit's fire. I was playing, I was on my bed just doing like the story, fighting like one of the bosses from like the first world, and the music was hyping up. I was like, this is way too intense for a gacha game. I mean, to be fair, in in Honkai, I have rolled every character that I want, except for Bronya. Just give me Bronya and I'll be happy. Until I get Bronya, I'm not gonna be happy though. But I did get Kafka. She just got released yesterday, I think. Only took 3 rolls, easy. And I pretty much got a dot team, so I'm vibing. I do want to play another gacha game because while I like Honkai, I hate that I have to do the story. As a story hater, I just Jesus, they got a booklet. They have a book of how to play
Yeah,
this stupid game.
you just wanna grind.
I just
I
want to
know.
grind. I just want to grind for mats. Let me roll my character. Let me see them do cool ultimates. Let me put that on autoplay. You know, all I have to do is just click accept rewards, and I'll be happy. I'm not invested in the story, but
But yeah, Brown Dust, I'll let you know my progress and how it is, and
whatever happened to Alchemy Stars? Wasn't that your game?
it was my game, and then I'm like, man, I re-downloaded it and I started up like, I
Don't
just,
don't like the
it's
same.
a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to come back to.
I mean, this
I think
game
Alchemy Stars has probably one of the better. So like, I
systems.
think combat systems like Arknights, Honkai Star Rail, Alchemy Stars. Um,
I like Epic Sevens. I mean, Epic Sevens is very cookie cutter, but I do like how the systems play out in that game.
I think the potential for PvP in Epic 7 was a cool idea.
Yeah. Well, until you fight whales, but you're not gonna do that until you reach top. I don't know. Guild Wars were sick. I don't know. The team that does Epic 7 is good for using just 2D images all day, and a lot of it isn't really animated. It's like the way I explain it, Epic 7 is just it's just Grand Blue. It's the exact same game pretty much.
Hmm.
They're both just like hold right to fight enemy, and then you have your cool. But the problem, Grand Blue just has really, really good character designs. That's the only thing that carries Grand Blue is its character designs. And the fact that Grand Blue does not have a global release yet makes me mad.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It is kind of how it's like one of the biggest gacha games in like Japan, and they just said, "Yeah, no, I'm not gonna release this in the U.S. yet." Even at Evo, freaking what was it? Fate Go was giving you a free saber, but just going to Evo.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I almost tempted me to download it again. Almost tempted me.
Nah, it's not worth it, man. Bigo is not worth it.
It isn't worth it. It's not. I don't even know if Honkai is gonna be worth it at the end of the day. Like I don't know, because at least in Epic 7, when you get endgame, you could just do PvP all day, or you can just do like the tower, I guess. And I love a good tower grind. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the sort of online fan in me, where I'm just like, hell yeah, let's grind to the top level. It's like in Final Fantasy 14 when Heaven on High. That's what hit. That was that's what worked with the brain chemistry. It's like I'm gonna ascend this tower, and if I die in the game, I die in real life.
100 per, get those 100 levels of Minecraft.
Exactly. They need to just. Oh my god, memory just hit. When there was a Sword Art Online gacha game that I used to play religiously. I think it was
Isn't it
called
still
Sword Art Online
is it still
Memory
going?
Defrag. I don't. There's probably a new one also. There was two. There was Memory Defrag, and then there was another Sword Art Online game that came out.
I remember
Uh,
that.
Memory Defrag was sick. It was such a cool game to play because they had like the parry mechanics. You can parry attacks and
Hmm.
switch. It was sick. And the intro was the when you had to fight that one boss where you did Starburst Stream. So I was like, oh, I'm sick.
Gleam Eyes?
Yeah. That Gleam Eyes, yeah, that's his fucking name. So do you ever hear about that Mega Man? You know, you played the Mega Man gacha game. Fucking what's it called? X Dive?
Nah, man, I'm already invested in
You're invested. I'll try it. I'll give it a go. Never played Final Fantasy Tactics though.
It's not as it's super mini of Final Fantasy Tactics. It's not like it's Final Fantasy Tactics in the sense that there's a grid and you like move around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Did you play Advance Wars?
No.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Have you checked the Steam numbers for Baldur's Gate 3 by any chance?
It's like 900K, I think.
It's insane. That's insane. Good. You know what? Kudos to that. Kudos to them for making probably one of the best RPGs that will ever be released in the next like 5-10 years. I don't think anything is gonna come close. To be fair, I haven't even played Final Fantasy 16. Apparently, Final Fantasy 16 is like really good too. But if I hear the name utter of Titan, Ifrit, or Shiva, I'm gonna pop a brain aneurysm. You know, so. What time do you have to leave to you go to your bike thing?
It's at 6, so I'm gonna leave here at like 5:10ish. Get there a little
Okay.
early. I think the race will start at 6:30, so I have time to just
You're gonna
make sure
stretch
my
before. I hope
bike's.
I hope you stretch beforehand.
I'll just do warm-up laps. It's fine.
Come on, bro. You're getting a little too old now. You do a warm up lap and then there goes your knee. Just do one
Perhaps.
stretch. Just do one stretch. Just stretch out the calves before you do anything, all right? You're gonna thank me later. Stretch out the calves. Get that lower back stretched out. You'll be good. And then do a warm up lap. It's not gonna take any time to stretch out. Maybe 10 minutes. You got that.
Probably.
You know, I've been thinking. This is one of the dark thoughts in my head where I'm like, I want to play Overwatch again.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. My
Please don't.
my fortitude is stronger than the need to want to play an FPS game and be decent at it. Right? Because I made a big step in my life. I deleted Valorant for my PC. Finally did it. Never touching
Good
that
for you.
god awful video game ever again.
Good for you. That's what I
Can't
like to
do it.
hear.
I can't do it. I'm too old to be arguing with a 12-year-old about why I didn't peek left when he heard him right. All right, I'm too old to be arguing with that. I'm too old to be thinking about recoil patterns. You know, if I played CS growing up, then maybe I wouldn't care. I'll be like, whatever, it's just the average thing. But the fact when I play Valorant, my brain has to have a department in my brain that has to worry about recoil. On every other game you play, you just hold down. Maybe it down to the left, maybe down to the right. But when I have to do freaking figure eights to kill things, it's too much.
The thing is, Valorant is like the recoil pattern is not set.
Yeah,
It's random.
it's set
There's
but
a,
random.
there's an element of random. Like CS:GO, it's the same recoil pattern
Yeah.
every single time, and it all like, comes down to how well you can control it. And I think that's good. Like, why do I need to why is right artificially like
Make things harder than
limiting.
it has to.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like I think the reason why they did that, this is just my tinfoil hat. Everyone put your tinfoil hats on. The reason why they did that is because they don't want legacy players from CS:GO to just dominate everything. So because they added that in, I think originally to like help out newer players. So like they're just not getting domed every 4 seconds. But then because they added that in and the game has just been going on for so long, it's just part of the philosophy of the game, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's the
Also, at this point,
problem.
what else you're gonna add? Well, you can't. Valorant. What else you're gonna add into the game? I mean, besides new maps, right? You're not gonna add a new gun. That would be crazy if they ever add a new gun. But they're not gonna add a new gun. The new agents are all just gonna be, you know, slight photoshopped versions of different characters, right? You can only do so much in a tactical game, and that's kind of happened with Rainbow Six Siege also, where every role that can ever be filled was filled, and they just made a new character to fill the exact same thing, right? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like at the start it was fine. Like you have a Thermite and then you have Habana. They both do the same thing, but they specialize in different things. And then as the years progressed, and you get Maverick, who could just do what Habana does, and what this guy does, for a lot easier. And he has a better gun, and he's 3 speed, or is he 2 speed? Point of matter is you have all that. And then on defense, like you can only add so many barriers to let people into a site. And then they keep in. What is Siege's new character? Does Siege even have a new character?
Oh, don't
Let's
ask
look.
me.
Let's look at this. I'm gonna look it up whenever my internet decides to load. Rainbow Six Siege. Let's see. Operators. What was the last one? What was the last operator from Rainbow Six Siege that you remember?
Oof. That remember when we were playing, or
That we were
remember that
playing.
just got released?
That we were playing. I think I stopped at
Uh,
Thunderbird.
is that did he get? She got released with the Alpine guy, right?
No, she was no, because she's just solo. She was I think she was the rework with the rework of Favela.
Oh, okay, then it was the climber dude.
Oryx?
No, the
Climber
climber
dude.
dude. Let me see.
Don't know who you're talking about. Ace?
Yeah, Ace.
Ah, okay. Got you. Yeah, because I remember I know Sammy Fish. I know Arun. I stopped playing for Aruni. I think it came back for Flores. Pay a little bit of Flores and Thunderbird, and then I think Osa was gonna be released, and then I stopped. And then we got
No, no, no.
Thorn,
Yeah, yeah.
Azami,
We were playing at Thunderbird. That was the last time I played
yeah,
as well.
Sens, Grim, Solus, Who the Fenrir? What's his ability?
Oh, he like, if I can't remember,
Let's see. What does he do? He throws the thing on the wall and activates it. Or what
it's a
does this do?
mine.
Oh, that's dumb. It's that's so silly. So he places a mine on a wall, and then if you walk past it, it basically does like an orb smoke, like an oben smoke around you.
Yeah, and then you get vulnerable inside the smoke and you can't see as
That's
well.
so silly.
I mean, it's okay, but I think the best designed Siege character
Here we go.
ever
Here we go. Yep.
was Cav.
Cav?
Cav is an excellently designed character. It's a simple skill set. It's risk reward,
That's
right?
true.
The gadget and her like abilities make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like, yeah, she's like a narco agent, guerrilla warfare, and she like interrogates you.
That's fair. I think my favorite design Siege champion, whatever the fuck it's called, agent. I know it's hard to pick because I mean I like Frost a lot. I like Mira. Oh my god, I remember when Mira came out.
Mira's a really good design character too.
I think when did they stop getting silly? Like when did they start getting silly? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm looking at the operators. I think the
Maybe
silliest.
Goyo?
No. Mm,
That was like the start of it. Because then you had
um,
Callie, who just has an op that didn't kill you, and then you had Wamai, who basically was just Jaeger.
that was still fine. That was still fine. Um, I think the Yana
You,
was when it started to be like, yo, what is happening?
I love Yana as a as a character. Though. She's so funny. 3-speed shorty who just runs in the site and then you use her stupid thing, herself as a drone. It was great.
Oryx was a cool character. Oryx was a cool character.
Yeah, you don't need soft breach. I don't need a sledge. I am the sledgehammer. I just run through walls.
Just a jumper. He just jumps. Put him in the NBA.
Yeah,
I think yeah, Yana is when they started to go kind of wild. Like Ace. I think actually Ace is probably no.
Ace was kind of silly because you threw a satchel and then it just descended. It like broke top and then it's just easier Habana. Right, because there was no setup time. You just threw it and then boom, boom, boom. At least with Habana, it was you shoot it, you hear it hit, and then you hear the charging up, and then a kaboom. They basically were the same exact thing. So I feel maybe it was Ace. Maybe it was Ace.
You know what? Grim has some pretty crazy gadget.
Really? What's his gadget?
It's just the bees. He shoots clouds of bees.
Hey man, that's fire. That is funny. Sends he has a Viper wall. What does Solus do? Truth comes today with Solus is a gadget detection device for defense operators, the ability to mark and ping operators. Oh. So he's
better IQ.
yeah. No, who's your favorite out of all the agents here? Who's your favorite?
Cav.
Cav, mine. I have 3. I like Dokkaebi. No, actually, the best design. I like Vigil. I think Vigil's sick.
Oh, Vigil is a really good character.
Vigil is
really
so cool. He is so sick. I like Ella a lot. Also, Dokkaebi. I like Ying. Ying was cool.
Yeah, Ying's sick actually. Yeah, that was like okay, you're kind of pushing it, but like you had Jackal who like tracked footsteps, and that was like thermal stuff. So like,
Where the toesies at, bro?
Lion and Finka were just like man, nano machines.
Oh, I forgot about Lion. How can I forget about scan happen in 3 seconds? Doom, 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 boom. And then you hear and then you hear Blitz just running up to you. Oh, the fear.
Yeah.
The fear.
Those were like I think those are really good design characters. Azami is crazy. I think Azami is one of the craziest characters.
Yeah, it is crazy. You know, we don't play that game anymore though, so we don't have to deal with it. People still play Siege, which is insane. The fact that they haven't come up with a new game yet is very funny to me.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna push
when
it as far as
when
they can.
Rainbow Six used to be like a military sim solo experience where you like break into like buildings to save hostages, and now look at it.
Yeah, now it's a
No, here we go. This is when they started getting silly. Blackbeard. There you go. Fixed it. There you go. Remember Release Blackbeard? Remember Release Blackbeard with that stupid shield?
Yeah, that was rough.
That shield did not break ever. It carried me for a while.
I love how the gadgets just got progressively more high tech. Like, hey, what's Frost's gadget? Oh, she's got a bear trap. What's Buck's gadget? Oh, he's got a shotgun.
The master key, bro. That's true.
Really?
And then in Capital, he just shoots bolts at you, and then it slowly gets into like Echo. He has a drone.
I mean, Echo's got a DJI drone, but that's fine.
I mean, that's when it kind of starts getting like kind of weird, right? Jackal with the eye, Mirror with a bulletproof window.
Yeah, but Mirror's fine. Mirror makes sense. It's a window. It's bulletproof.
It all makes sense, but you just think about the evolution of it all, right? You have Blitz. He has a flash grenade on his shield. Whatever. Rook drops armor. Twitch, drone, Montaigne. When you get to then it's Valkyrie, right? Then the DLC starts happening. Because Frost was DLC, right?
Yeah.
Frost and Buck were DLC.
Yeah, but
right?
But like
the first
Valkyrie
one
was fine.
Valkyrie is fine, but just in terms of the how high tech things are getting, right? This is the start of it. Haikyuu with her, I mean Valkyrie with her things throwing. Then it kind of relaxed to Echo with his drone. Then Jackal with the feet. Then Legion with his stupid mines that he can keep throwing out until the end of time. I don't know how that works. He just keeps producing them. Ying with the multiple flashbangs. And then it kind of, Ella, it's just a concussion mine with Sophia. It's whatever. Then Dokubi with the calling. And then it gets silly with Finka, Lion, Alibi. Maestro was alright.
Yeah, Maestro's got a turret. And like I think the most okay, if we look at the initial cast, the most high tech character, I think,
Probably Thatcher.
was no, he's old tech, dude.
Throwing a EMP grenade is high tech.
That is high tech, but I think
If you-
the most advanced character was it's between IQ, Twitch, or Pulse. Those were the most technologically advanced.
Are you
in
telling me a
vanilla
car battery?
Siege.
You telling me a car battery against a metal door is not high tech?
That's true. I mean, Jaeger's pretty high tech too.
Jaeger
Jaeger's
is
got a
very
little-
high tech. That thing shoots grenades out the sky.
You know, a self defense system, bro.
That's true. I mean, smoke is high tech. This boy, he got gas that is not against the Geneva Convention. That kills you.
That is technically high tech.
That
Even,
is
like,
very high tech.
You can even argue Rook's high tech, dude. Like that armor is probably like.
That's just a
Lots of
plate, bro.
research.
They did it. That's kind of crazy to think about. Where like Rook, his entire characters, he puts a thing on the ground, so like you put plates in your like whatever that shit's called. But then in Call of Duty, that's just the thing you do.
It is kind
You
of
know what
wild.
I mean?
They need to update
Like,
Rook.
and its an entire character design was like, I place thing on ground, you use it for protection, and then as the games have progressed in life, people just very funny, very 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 funny.
I mean, Tachanka. Hey, I got a big machine gun. That's it.
I mean, hey. And then they changed them to I carry big machine gun and shoot little grenades at people. Video gaming is weird, man. The evolution of games from like when we were kids till now, it's very interesting to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's Brava's thing?
Bravo.
It's a drone with a laser. Oh, she can hack. She can hack defender gadgets.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Also, looking at all this makes me like kind of want to play Siege again, but then I don't. Like the idea of playing Siege is nice.
Yeah, it's a good idea. In theory, it's good. In practice,
Also love how like in the beginning of Siege, it was all like real world, kind of real world like agents, right?
yeah.
And then now they just have made their own with like Wolfguard, Nighthaven, Ghost Eyes, Viper Strike, Red Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Very funny, very funny, very funny to see. But yeah, Valorant.
It was
Get
the
off my
nano
PC.
machines, man. It started the nano machines. Lion Finka.
Yeah, because of Extraction. Whatever happened to that game?
It was Extraction later. That was later though.
But no, I think Finka and Lion was like the start of it because they had like that's
They had
what
the
that's
event.
yeah
They had the event.
that's where they're from. They're from the Extraction. Lore probably changed at this point, but that's when they got released. Those two were from two different agencies, I guess, whatever the military agencies, or whatever you want to call them.
No, they were the same agency. It was
I thought
the
they were
CBRN.
different. I thought they were different, but they worked for the Extraction team, and they were put together.
Well, Lion is from
Because Finger's
France.
Russian. Yeah, Finger's
Yeah,
Russian.
so they're both like ex-soldiers, I think, but they work for the CBRN.
Yeah, it's the same thing like Callie and what's his name?
Lamai?
Yeah, where they're from Nighthaven,
Africa.
I think.
Yeah. It's a PMC.
Yeah. Grand old times. Grand old times. I miss talking with you about just the randomest shit. You know
Siege has Siege has good days.
that 1 week without doing the podcast was very sad. I missed you so much. I missed just randomly talking about dumb things. I can't talk. I can't talk. I can't talk about Rainbow Six Siege with Liz. She'd be like, "That's cool, honey. Can I go back to watching my video about this beta fish?" Yeah, no problem,
You're
my
not,
love.
you're not gonna tell her about the 13 chapters of Space Marines and their Primarchs, and which are the
No,
traitor
no.
chapters?
I tried. I tried. I told you about that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
one
yeah.
time. So for those who don't know, one time I was laying in bed, me and Liz having being couples. I have a TV on, and because I like Warhammer, I had a what's it called again? A battle report. I had a Warhammer
Oh,
battle report on in the background, and I'm rizzing her up. I'm doing the job, and she looks at me. She's like, "Turn this nerd shit off." I've never been more turned off in my life, and it hurt my feelings. I've never watched a battle report since.
yeah, I haven't watched any more battle reports.
I used to. They were so fun. They were so like high quality too. Like at one point,
They're still high quality.
I know, but I'm saying like the one. I don't know exactly what the point I was trying to make, but they're very high quality for what they are. Like, and it was so cool that I just kind of fell off of it. I would still like to play Warhammer one day. One day, I would like to play Warhammer.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Who would you even play in Warhammer? I mean, you little insectoids.
I don't. I think I'd play a low model count army this time.
A low what?
Model count. If I played Tyranids, it'd be like I'd have to have excuse me. I'd have to have a billion models, dude.
That's
And I
true.
don't know
Why don't you play Necrons? I feel like you're a Necron boy.
I don't like Necrons.
You don't like Necrons? I feel like that's all you. They're just robots.
Nah, they're kind of lame.
Disrespectful. Well, you're gonna
I
play.
probably
Wait, go ahead.
I don't
Space
know
Wolves.
actually. No, my cousin played Space Wolves. I don't like their aesthetic. I'm not a Viking person.
What else would you play? Oh,
I'll probably play Sisters of Battle, to be honest.
I was about to say either Sisters of Battle or the Imperium, the normal dudes.
I would play the normal dudes, but I wouldn't run just like
just the normal fucks with the tank.
no. But I just run only tanks, just big tanks. Because you could do that.
Or why don't you? What's that gold army? That's like only 5 units per army.
Adeptus,
Yes.
Custodes. Nah,
Yes.
nah.
You say you want to low. That's a low model count.
Yeah, but I want the tanks. I want the boys.
That's true. You need the boys. You need the boys.
Just the regular Joes
I'll be
living the life.
Who's the quote unquote peacekeepers of the universe in that world? What are they called?
I guess you could say the Eldar
Hold on.
or the Tau.
The Tau.
Anime? You playing
Yeah,
anime?
anime.
Yeah, you got mech suits and stuff. Yeah, you play
Exactly.
anime.
Anime.
You got mech suits, got rail guns.
SSS Rogun.
Yeah.
You ever watch that show?
Railgun, yeah.
I would like to. I'm so confused where to start because I don't understand.
I
it.
mean, you have to watch. I think like if you just watch Railgun, it's fine. If you want like extra back stuff, you start watching Index. But if you just want to watch Railgun, I think it's pretty self-contained that you can understand it.
Yeah, 'cause I'm so confused. I'm like, there's Railgun, but then she's like an Index, and she like cloned or something. There's like multiple versions of her.
Yeah, she's a Railgun came after Index. It was a spin-off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was Index first.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Index had the Yuzu character.
Who?
Like Yuzu from Unist?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's where her design is from. Let me find her.
Interesting.
Kaori Kanzaki. This is the
Yeah. Cause I think I watched I watched the anime with Accelerator one time. I was like, I don't get this.
yeah. This is I'll put it in the channel. That's the Yuzu, and she has like a sword with like that's connected to like wires and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Gotcha.
literally Yuzu.
I'm surprised there's not a gacha game just based off of this. I feel
It
like it would
probably
work
is.
very
It's
well.
probably in Japan. Probably in
Yeah,
Japan.
yeah, that's true. It's probably in Japan. But have, I guess the last note before I guess we end it. Have you been watching anything this season,
Um,
anime wise?
I'm down. I'm behind on Zom 100.
I don't think they had an episode last week.
No, no, I'm not watching Jujutsu. I'm not watching Mushoku. Oh, I'm behind on Bleach one episode.
Bleach is so good.
Bleach is so good. God
It's
damn.
so good, bro. Not watching Masoku? I'm watching it. It's so good.
Yeah, it's just because I've read it, so I'm like, yeah,
That's
whatever.
fair. That's fair. I like it. It's great.
It's
I'm
really
not.
good. I don't know. I don't deny
Jujutsu
it's good.
Kaisen, Jujutsu is also really fucking good too. You know, Someone made a take the other day. I guess we will end actually on this point. Do you think UFO Table? Do you think their action set pieces are overhyped?
No,
I'm kind of.
I think they're
I say no,
they're
but
exactly hype.
I don't know, man. I feel like some scenes are, but some scenes aren't. Because you don't watch Demon Slayer, do you? Because I think the Demon Slayer fight scenes, I think they're very well animated. I think they're beautiful, but I think there's nothing happening really in them, except for like the final fight, like the Entertainment District. That was a great scene, beautiful. This last season, there wasn't like anything. I was like, wow, this is the peak of animation. Like every season of Demon Slayer, I was like, okay, I see it. First season with the Hinokami Kagura, that was fire.
Yeah, of course.
But also, was it fire because of the meme, the samurai meme one?
But that's a very niche. That's a very niche thing. It was
But
fire
I think,
because
but I feel like I enjoy it more because of that meme. You know what I mean?
no, it's like a culmination, right? It's just like the Deku Midoriya fight. Not Midoriya, sorry. The Deku
Midoriya?
Shoto fight. Like the
What?
first one in the tournament arc.
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah, it's like a
what the
culmination of things, right? Like
yeah.
for Tanjiro, it was like the culmination of him like okay, embracing fire breathing and overcoming a really hard obstacle.
It's very funny. He just doesn't do water breathing shit anymore.
Yeah.
He just does. Hinokami.
And then when I think ufotable, the thing is I only really think of Fate, and like the Fate set pieces are insane.
Yeah, because they're in. Well, half of them, like all the cool ones, are in the movies. Also, I mean,
Well, not even.
not
Like,
all. I mean, like from Unlimited Blade Works and Zero, what was there? There's Excalibur.
well, even just like the opening of Blade Works, just like was it Saber versus Lancer in the opening, and like Archer versus Lancer in the opening?
Oh yeah,
That was fire.
I need to rewatch that.
And then there's what was a really good one? Archer and Saber versus Berserker.
Oh yeah, Bazooka. Mm. All I want is I should just really rewatch Bungo Stray Dogs. Or I should try watching it again. It's good. It's a good anime. It's just hard to watch because they fucking flip around every few seasons. So like
Yeah, it's
this,
five
that, and the
seasons now.
other.
You got some catching up to do.
Yeah, I think I watched the third season or something like that. But I also need to just I need to just I need to just watch One Piece. I need to catch up to it. But everyone's gonna be like, don't. What?
No, go first.
No, what were you gonna say? I said One Piece. You said I am. It's just. Is this
Oh,
big-
no. I am watching something. I am watching My Happy Marriage.
You would watch.
It's so good. It's just like the best. It's like It's like a Cinderella underdog story. You know, everyone loves the Cinderella underdog story
Why do you like slice of life animes, Isaac?
because they're cool. They're relaxing.
Fair. Are they?
This is not really slice of life. This is more like drama and romance.
I can't watch romance animes. I don't know why. Maybe because I have Liz. I was like, I get all the romance I need from my own relationship. I don't need to watch other people be happy. Also, just watching other people happy just makes me mad. I don't know why. That's my own personal struggle I need to deal with.
Yeah, man, you gotta.
Just watch Horimiya, bro. That's your shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I read Horimiya, and Horimiya reading was good.
What is My Happy Marriage about? Give me a 3-sentence synopsis of this entire.
Okay,
anime.
so it's basically Cinderella, almost. It's like, I don't really know what era it's set in, but it's not like modern era. and there's a little bit of a supernatural element, but like there's this family, there's this girl,
Is there a
and
mech?
her no,
Surprising.
her father, like the wife died, and so the father remarried, and the stepmom and stepsister are like absolute trash,
Hmm.
and because like the stepsister inherited some like sort of power or whatever, um, she's like treated well, and basically the first daughter is like basically a servant in the house, even though she's like part of a noble house.
Got
And
you.
so the father is like, okay, I'm just gonna marry you off to this like one dude who like never accepts marriages,
Hmm.
and it's just like her coming out of her shell and like, showing up, being like, yo, bitch, I am, I am her.
I am who I am.
Yeah, and yeah, it's good.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
nice. I need to read manga, man. I need to read something. I need something to just sit there and let the
Honestly,
brain
just
work on.
you should get the Shonen Jump subscription.
Maybe, but I don't know if what
I
I'll like. I don't know. It's hard.
You'll find something I like there.
I guess
Trust me.
I can just read more webtoons also. I guess, but
Yeah, you up, dudes.
ugh, just the pain of it all, bro. Everything is life is pain. There's so many things to do in life, so little time. You know.
Yeah,
No,
you gotta
I don't know.
prioritize.
I'm really bad at prioritizing. That's my one that's the one thing I'm really really bad at. I do not like sacrificing. I don't think sacrificing the right word, but it's just like I feel like I need to do a certain amount of things in a given day, and I can't just be like today I'm just doing this and that's what my entire day is going to be, and I'm just going to enjoy that. I'm like I have to do this and then I have to do this and I have to do that to play this. I have to talk to this person, and if I don't do all that in a given day, then I feel like my day was wasted. And then a lot of time I don't even get to all of it, so then I just feel sad that I didn't get to do all of it. So we'll work on that. Next podcast, we'll update you on the on my. I tried doing one thing a day and see how that's talking about. But
Yeah,
I think we can end here. We're about an hour 30 minutes. I think that's kind of
sure.
almost we're like 1 hour 27 minutes in. So I think we can end it here. Go enjoy your little bikey thing. Go win it all.
Thank you. Well, I'll try. Probably not, but I'll just have fun, and that's kind of what it's
That's all
about.
that
Just
matters. It's
having
like me
fun.
going to Evo. You know, I didn't expect to win.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
just
expect to win.
you're just trying to ruin someone else's day by
Honestly,
getting in
no.
front of them.
I'm literally just trying to survive. Like
He's like, I'm
yesterday,
trying to make it to the end.
yesterday we did like a workout. It was you rode in a group, like a line,
Hmm.
and then every like I guess lap, one
Yeah.
person would take a lap and do like sprint and then try to catch up to the group, and then you would do that, and then each person had to do it twice.
Oh my god, yeah,
And
you do that. I forgot. You used to do that in and I think it's in football. I used to do that, where you used to run in a group, and then one person from the back has to sprint all the way, like to the front,
exactly,
and then
exactly.
I hated that drill. Fuck that drill.
Yeah, it was a rough drill, but it was good. It was a good workout.
How old are the people with you?
There's like a lot of old white dudes, and
Oh,
then
okay.
like I'm on the younger end. They're all chill. I mean, it's a pretty small community,
Hmm.
so
I'm very tempted to go pick up volleyball. I really want to do it, but
don't be tempted. Just do it.
I'm scared, Isaac. I so this is my one crippling thing. I cannot walk into places that I've never been to. I can't walk into places by myself if I'm scared. And I'm scared all the time. So it's really hard for me to try new things or go into new places. The
Yeah,
only
man, just
time I
find
yeah,
a social, find a social, like a
it's
social club.
it's hard when you're me to do these types of things. I mean, I want to. I will slowly work up the courage to get there, but right now it's in the I want to do it stage, but I'm too afraid to even try it. We'll figure it out though.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. Also, just I don't want to pay fucking gym memberships to even try it.
I mean, you're gonna have to do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's the cost for your thing? If is there a cost
Um,
besides having a bike?
yeah, so the bikes come with the membership if you want. I'm gonna
Hmm.
build up my own bike eventually, but you can just use the rental bikes, and those will come with the membership.
Uh,
Um, the season technically runs like April, May-ish to October.
okay.
So I came in pretty late because I just got back.
Yeah,
So it was only $75.
that's not bad. What? How much is it for, like for a full season then? If you were
Like
to 20,
120.
that's not bad at all. Especially if you get to
Exactly.
use their bike.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like for me at this point, it's I want to try to do volleyball, but I also like right now I feel very motivated to do more FGC stuff. Which
Volleyball in
I
the evening and FGC in the evening.
well, yeah, but like going to like going to do tournaments, like going to tournaments, like locals and stuff. Like I never did that before ever.
But locals is like once a week, isn't it?
There's 1,000 in New York City.
Okay, then just
there,
like pick one you keep going to consistently, and then
well, yeah, but it's just like I need to stick to doing one thing first before I try doing something. You know what I mean? Once I built the routine of, hey, it's this day, I go do this, then I can. Then it doesn't. I don't have to psych myself up every time I go to try to do something. You know what I mean? Like for work at this point, I don't have to be like, oh, I have to go to work. Let me like figure it out. I just wake up, go to work, and then leave. I could turn my brain off to do that. When I go the next level, like now I can kind of just go. Sometimes I'll be like, do I really like I have to think about it? But there's other ones in the city because next level is the Street Fighter. If we're thinking of like fighting games as like gyms, right? Like fighting like boxing gyms. Next level itself is the Street Fighter gym. You go there to play Street Fighter. If you want to
yeah.
train to be good at Street Fighter, you just go to next level. They do have like Strive, but I feel like that's switching to other places. There's this place on Saturday that I might go to that they have Grand Blue, Eunice, Strive, and Street Fighter 6. I'm gonna miss Grand Blue versus unfortunately because it starts at 2 o'clock and it's a monthly, but it's only like a 15-minute train ride away from me, and it's in Manhattan where I live and work, so not bad. But once that becomes routine, then I'll be able to introduce other things. Because I'm not single. I have Liz, and I do like spending a lot of time with Liz. And I don't want to sacrifice my time that I have with Liz because her days off are not like I'm not off on weekends like her. Or you know what I'm saying? Like some people they can just plan out things because like they're both off on weekends. Our days off are very sporadic. And I don't want to be like I have this thing on this day when it's a day that we both have off. So once and she's fine with that. Like if I think, hey, I want to go do this, she's completely fine. It's not an issue of that she's controlling or all that. I just like being with my fiance, and I don't want to sacrifice the time that we have together on a given day with doing something that I want to do.
Yeah.
So that's that. But that's just again. This is all internal like struggles with myself, and it's not really like a problem that needs to be talked about. I just need to get over it, which takes some time. And once that happens, then we'll figure it out. So that's what we're gonna try to work on. But yeah. So yeah, go have fun at the Cosmodome, whatever it's called,
Velodrome, yeah.
the Doug Dimmadome.
Oh, the Dale Dimmadome.
Dimmadome, exactly. Go have fun with that. And thank you all guys for being here. Oh, apparently, if you want to be considered to be entered into an award for a podcast, you have to introduce you and your co-host every time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, apparently. Didn't know that. Don't have to worry about that yet.
No.
But yeah, thanks guys for being here. Love and appreciate you all. We have guys have a great week and have a good weekend. Because this will hopefully be out tomorrow because I'm just going to work on this now.
All right. Take care.
So yeah, have fun. See you later.
See you later.
Peace out,
Bye-bye.
guys. Love you all.